morning, YouTube, and my landscape and lawn care community. Adrian Stewart, Legend Landscape. Heading to the shop. Waiting for a nice day of work here. I have a spotlight today. The other day I did a video, I saw that it was real dark. You can see me a little bit, but look kind of dark there. Like it was a low budget, production. So got a spotlight, and then the sun is shining on me, so can't go wrong with that. The weather today is supposed to be, I don't know, maybe in the low to mid 50s, and sun, cloud, spotty showers. As I'm starting to see little drops up on my window now. Regardless, whatever it is, work's got to get done. So that's just the way it is. The weather, the elements can put a damper on what we do. But at the same time, I got that mentality. I'm going out there. Even if it's drizzling on me, as long as I'm not messing anything up. I know some companies get a little drop. Oh, we're shutting down. No work today. I'm not like that. Because I've done it before, so I'm not scared of nothing like that. As far as some drops coming down on me, like I said, as long as I'm not messing anything up, that's all that matters. And getting work done is the main thing. So, but yeah, I think there's a bad accident on I-66 down in Northern Virginia, which I plan on going to Northern Virginia today. So see if I'm gonna have to reschedule that and maybe do some other work in other parts of Virginia or in Maryland. So I shall see how that turns out. Oh, yeah, and I've been hooked on these for a couple months, since iced coffee, since winter time. Stop it. I understand, you coffee drinkers out there, you probably know what I mean. You kind of hooked on it, you gotta have it. But when I get in the swing of things in the spring, I can't be messing with that. So don't get too used to me drinking it. Maybe give me a couple more days and I'll stop. So anyway, I'll get with you guys a little later, get some more footage of what we do today, and see you later. Blink of an eye. I'm already on the road now from leaving the shop. And as I was heading to the shop, you guys can see that it's sunny outside, or there was sun shining, right? Now check this out. Yeah, cloudy, and look like it's about to let loose. So this will be interesting. We'll see what will happen from here on out. This is the good old Maryland, DC, Virginia traffic. As you can see, it's just like a parking lot out here. Could have something to do with what I was talking about earlier about that accident that was shutting stuff down on 66. That's a good little ways around. That pretty much is, have connections to 495 and whatever, it can affect stuff out this way. But yeah, when they say, Maryland, DC, Virginia, Northern Virginia, the DMV, is the second worst traffic congestion in the U.S. I think behind New York. So yeah, if you come from elsewhere up here, expect to see traffic like this, especially in the rush hour, mornings and afternoons. So yeah, but we used to that up here. Just ride it out until it's over. comes the rain. Here comes the rain. So just like I said earlier, when we're calling for some rain, sun, cloudy, gust of wind. Obviously the rain is starting now. Almost at my first stop here. So I'll see what it looks like when I get there. I don't anticipate this lasting too long, but we shall see. Alright guys, I'm at my first stop here. It is raining. A little trickle there. But as I said, you know, I don't let something like this bother me. I just have to have a crew actually do some mulching today. And I'm going to go ahead and knock out a couple small properties today. And I'm going to take you along and show you what I'm dealing with here. One thing about this property is that the parking's kind of hard around here, and you know, especially when you're at the trailer. You know, usually I'll try to take that spot, but it's not always taken. I'm sorry, it's not always open. But this is what I'm dealing with right here. Grass ain't really growing that much, and some areas it's thinned out. Fall pansies is still looking nice here in the spring. Yeah, it's looking pretty good there. But it's just this area here. And this area is not going to grow too much anyway because of the tree. So it's always going to be thinned out. But it's like the best part of the property right here, which is pretty high. I remember us cutting it, you know, not too long ago. But yeah, it's coming down a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out. And there's another part over here that needs to be done. Yeah. So I'll take a quick footage of me doing this, and we were right back at you. Hey guys, just finished up with this property. You can see it's a little bit different out here because it's sunny. See the sun shining from up above. It was raining when I was working on the property, and as I was finishing, the sun came out. So, like I said earlier, they were talking about some sun, some rain, some clouds, and there's supposed to be some gusts of wind later. So we shall see what happens later. But I just wanted to touch on something real quick. A lot of times, you'll probably see me opening and closing this trailer, as I come back with equipment. One thing with me is I always close my trailer up. I think you might have seen probably one point in this video where I did have it open, but I knew this was a small property, so I wasn't going to take me that long with the mower and get back and put it back on the trailer. But after that, I was closing it up because, I just been around too long to know like how easy it is for people to steal equipment. And when I used to work for companies and manage, I used to tell guys to always close that trailer up. You take away, lock it up, because anything can happen. You can think that it won't, but it will. Even in the best of neighborhoods, things can still happen. I used to play tricks on the guys when I would, roll up on them and find out that they left the trailer open with all the equipment and would be gone away from it, so like anybody could take it. So I used to take equipment out, or sometimes I would take the truck just to see how they would react. They would really piss their pants, when I used to do that to them. But hey, care about your equipment. I mean, you have insurance all day long on your stuff, but better safe than sorry. Plus, safety issues too. You could be away from the trailer, and then a kid or somebody walks up into the trailer and something happens. So you just got to be safe with what you're doing. I'm gonna show you this property right now. All right, guys, this is how it's looking. Mowing's looking pretty good, for the first time mowing it. It's a new property here, so there's some things that I don't particularly care for that I plan to propose in changing, which is like that English ivy right there. Pansies looking pretty nice, those are the fall pansies, hanging in here until spring. As I mentioned before, we're going to get ready to do the summer annuals here probably in the next couple of weeks in May. But this is the English ivy I was talking about. I can't stand that. That stuff is too invasive. It kills plants. You don't really want that. I don't care. You want to get rid of that. As you can see, it's all in here. Yeah, I plan on getting rid of that because that's another pet peeve of mine. I just can't stand that. But I'll propose something to them and see what they say. Some companies or customers, I should say, don't even want to spend too much money on things. It's not in their budget, as quite a few of them say. There's more work that I've done over here, which is a shady area, so it's kind of thinned out. So I don't expect too much over here. Like I said, this is a small property. It's got a lot of English ivy. It's just driving me nuts, man. Look. I just have a feeling that, they probably won't care for it, but hey, you never know. Still, my thing is, still gotta propose it. Sometimes they don't even know, something's not needed until someone brings it to their attention. So it's always good to at least try, to let them know about it and just say what you suggest out of it. If they do it, good. If not, hey, oh well, just keep doing what you've been doing. All right, guys, go to the next spot and I'll be back. Peace. Alright guys, I'm at the next spot over here in like Chantilly, like Fairfax, Virginia. I had a property I got last year, a little property right there on the end. I pretty much renovated it last year, slit seated. It was looking like crap. Slit seated and you know, made it look real nice. I know I posted a lot of it on my Facebook page, you know, the progress of it from, you know, how it looked to, you know, when I slit seated to, you know, after it started coming up. And then did one final mowing towards the end of the year. So this will be the first mowing of this property this year. So I'm just gonna, you know, show you how it looks right now. Obviously you got the nice spring weeds popping up in here. It's looking full though. If you would have seen the before and you would see the after, just holds out the way, you would know that it looks a whole lot better. Obviously with this tree right here, you're only going to get but so much because these roots are going to win the battle over here. So, yeah. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, it's just pretty much, you know, a lot of roots. You know, they're going to come up above the ground here. Yeah, you're never going to win there. The only thing you can do is try to mulch it, cover them up, do the best you can with it. I know this customer asked about some tree trimming, so I don't know if he was talking about this tree or over there, but I'll find out from him. So I'll show you the afterwards video. Hey guys, I'm back. I had a little bit of an issue with my GoPro. It seemed to freeze up on me, so I couldn't even finish showing you the rest that I did with the yard as far as the, you know, I put the bagger back on the push mower, and then I started to, actually no, I came back on with the blower and I blew it off after I mowed it. Then I came back with the bagger there, and this is the finished product. Yeah, it's looking okay. I know a couple of weed control applications, fertilizer, things will start to look up and up. I know he's going to need some mulch here and probably cover up these roots here, but sometimes I know he likes to do his own work in his yard too, so I'll have to talk to him, see if he wants me to do it or if he's going to handle it. But as you can see, everything's looking pretty good as far as the color. A couple spots right there need to be filled in, but yeah, pretty happy with that. And also, it started to get real cloudy and it started to rain again actually. And trees were blowing around like crazy. Back up in here, and I was just like, damn, everywhere I go, you know, it's starting to rain, and it, you know, last place it was sunny, came down here, it was cloudy, you know, hurricane looked like it was about to come out here, but it seems to calm down a little bit now. But anyway, it's my famous saying, I just noticed that. But anyway, alright, I'll gonna head back to Maryland here, but I'm gonna stop at Landscape Supply, pick up some fertilizer and some Roundup. See my man Casey down there. I haven't seen him for a minute. He's the manager there, and I don't know. Maybe I'll get some footage of that. Maybe not. Who knows? But see you when I see you. picked up what I needed from Landscape Supply, which was some 1402 pre-emergent. Gotta get that down on the lawns here. And picked up this backpack sprayer, which says no leak pump and some Roundup. Definitely gonna need that soon. All right. Now on my way back to Maryland. Hey guys, I'm actually back in Maryland now, and I'm gonna check on one of those other properties I should be mowing tomorrow. Just wanna take a look at it here. See some weeds popping up that need to be sprayed. I'm actually in Rockville, Maryland. Earlier this week, it didn't look like it could be mowed yet, but I said by the end of this week it'll be ready. So gotta take a look at it. I can see some here. A circle. Grass needs to be. It's not too high, but I see some weeds popping in it. Daffodils might be hanging in there, about to look like they're about to be wrapped up soon. They were looking good earlier in the spring. Do this courtyard in here. Down here, this fountain. There's more areas than this. I actually do shopping center over here as well. Just come to check on things, see how things are looking. Yeah, it's looking like half and half. Some things could be mowed, other things is just still waiting to pop off. So I still think I'm coming here tomorrow though, just to knock it out one good time. Busy, boy. I swear, spring is always the same thing. Soon as the weather really breaks out, you're kind of away from winter. Man, you're getting calls left and right, emails left and right. Sometimes it gets overwhelming, but only can do what you can do. Sometimes you just gotta, if you're that busy like I am, I'm scheduled out for a good more than a month now, and people want me to do work for them because they see the type of work that I do, and sometimes I just can't take it on unless it's going to be weeks after where I'm open, and I have to turn down things sometimes. It's sad because I like to help out people, but I have to be honest with them. If it's something I can handle, or if I'm just my schedule's just tight, hate to miss out on that, but you got to do what you got to do. In those cases, sometimes I recommend some other people I may know that could help them out. But I tell you, man, just every year for me, spring and fall, things can just go crazy. I mean, you just you're out there getting work done, and then you just seem to try to keep up with the communication. It can be rough, I've been doing it for some years, so I'm used to it, but still, it doesn't matter how much experience I have and, how much multitasking I can do, you can only do but so much, and I just find it funny just because it's the same thing every year, same thing. Everybody wants to get done, everyone wants to be first, and, I don't know. I'm not even trying to throw a rant or anything. I just coming up with some thoughts that were coming to me, you know, just now, because I was just, you know, looking at emails, and you know, I try to stick to my communication the best I can. You know, I try to respond as fast as I can. Sometimes it's hard when you're out there doing work. You know, if you have crews out there doing something, you know, I'm able to sit back and answer those people right away. But when you're out there doing the work, you can just take a minute or two, respond, get back to it later. You guys know how it is, especially everybody in the landscape, lawn care community. You guys know how it goes. But that's what it's all about, and I'm not giving up. Keep on doing what I do, and keep doing good work, and you know, maybe get to a certain point where I can have a good amount of people working for me, and I can get to everybody. But as of right now, you know, I can only handle what I can handle. You know, with all the big commercial properties that I have and residential. You know, I'm not a huge, you know, outfit like the big dogs out there, like Brightview and Fruitbird and True Green, you know. But I'm proud of what I got so far, and I know I can get more than what I have. So anyway, that was just a thought, and get back with you guys a little later. Peace. Yeah, pretty much coming back to where I had my little shop, you want to say, before I moved into a bigger shop here. Yeah, you know, I was doing what I had to do, which a lot of landscape companies and lawn care companies operate out of a storage unit. And I know when I started back in last July, I had one small unit. I don't want to say really small, but it was small compared to this one here, which this one I can fit a car in, fit a trailer in there, and you know, a lot of other equipment. I'm gonna take you inside and show you what I'm moving from. Yeah, this is pretty much what I am moving out. Still got a couple of things left. Some old messed up tires, but I kept them for the rims for the Permagreen. Got some backup tires for one of my right walk behinds. Got some trash left here. Got this old mower, which I think I'm getting rid of. This old Bobcat. Had it actually when I first started it, and I bought it for like $400, and it served its purpose for a little while, but it's been sitting ever since. I pulled this pallet for, I came to get this pallet. So I got a couple bags of ice melt, which I'm gonna have to hold off for next year for, but get this pallet over here because I can put my fertilizer on it. But yeah, this is a nice size unit. I was happy when I moved into here because, you know, that's when I started buying more mowers, more equipment, and was doing a lot better than the smaller spot I had. The one I had before, you know, I could fit a good amount of mowers in it, but as far as storing other stuff in it, I couldn't really do too much, so I ended up upgrading to here maybe about a couple months ago. And then, you know, recently I just moved into that new shop, so which, you know, I got a yard, and space is actually bigger than this, just a little bit bigger, but the fact that I got a yard and, you know, water hookup, you know, electricity, you know, it's more of a shop, more of something that, you know, that I need. So yeah, it was nice while I was here. But got to move on up, man. Got to move on up. Other crazy thing is, you know, all these units are taken over by, small businesses. There's a lot of landscapers in here, a lot, so I wasn't, alone when it came to that, but I just couldn't wait for me to find a shop because I wanted to be somewhere where I just had my own, space and all this stuff, instead of being side by side by a bunch of, other people. A lot of times you fight for people parked in your way and you have to wait till they're but yeah, this is it, man. This is it. I think I'm gonna shed a tear. Nope. No tears here. Happy I'm getting out of here. All right, catch you guys later. Hey guys, I'm done for the day. Just left the shop. Actually went to the office to pick up some mail. Then I'll be heading home. But today, boy, I tell you, it's been a weird day today. I mean, I'm not too surprised because, at the beginning of the day, I told you that they were expecting it to be cloudy, sunny, rainy, then wind gusts. Weatherman, you know how they go. Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're not. But today they were spot on. I tell you that, because I say probably within an hour of maybe telling you guys, about those conditions, I started seeing raindrops. Then I got rained on while I was working. Right after that, it was sunny. Headed to the next, job. It was like, cloudy, sunny. Then it rained on me there. Came back to Maryland, and then next thing you know, it was starting to get real windy. The gusts were, it was, I would say at least 20 miles. Wouldn't be surprised if it was 30 miles an hour, but quite a bit of a gust. So I was changing from putting on my jacket, taking it off, putting it back on. It's been crazy, man, I tell you. So glad I wanted to deal with that because I'm on the inside again. But yeah, today was a good day. Got some things done, like I said. Regardless of the rain or whatever, I'm gonna get some things done. It's just the way it is. I'm not gonna keep putting something on. So tomorrow, another pretty good day. We'll take you guys on some commercial properties that are quite huge and better quality as far as the turf is concerned and landscaping, which you'll see compared to that one that I showed you in Annandale. Today's video, you'll see the office building I did in McLean, one customer in Chantilly. I'll take you through quite a few stops as you will see in this video, or I should say, as you saw in this video, because by the time you see this, that would be a past tense thing. So, and tomorrow's my birthday, 420. Turning big 4-6 tomorrow, but I'm still doing work, so after I do work, try to enjoy my birthday, I guess, a little bit. But yeah, 420, 46 years old, man, I tell you, I don't look it doing. At least that's what a lot of people tell me. They always say I'm younger than what I am, but I don't feel it though, because I feel every bit of that 46. I'll tell you, sometimes I feel a little bit older than 46. The way bones be feeling sometimes, the aches and pains, that come with getting older. So, all right, I'm gonna stop yapping my mouth because I know I love to do that. And I will catch you guys on the next video. We shall see if I, do anything tomorrow as far as any, footage or any taping. But I'm sure I'll do something in the coming days if not. So you guys take care and
you had a good day, and hope you have a great weekend.